the shadows stretch and creep. The wind it howls, the willows weep. The ground is cold, the earth won't lie. Secrets buried, lost to the sky. Beneath the gallows, the branches sway. Ghosts of the guilty come out to play. The dirt remembers what men forget. A tangle of stories bound by regret. The moon hangs low, a crooked grin, judging the deeds of desperate sins. Boots on the gravel, a heavy tread, walking the path of the long condemned. Oh, the crows, they circle, their calls won't cease. A choir of darkness, no sign of peace. The sky won't break, the stars hold still, marking the spot where the blood does spill. Beneath the gallows, the branches sway. Ghosts of the guilty come out to play. The dirt remembers what men forget. A tangle of stories bound by regret. They circle, their calls won't cease. A choir of darkness, no sign of peace. The sky won't break, the stars hold still, they're marking the spot where the blood does spill. On the edge of town they raise the rope, run of justice, stripped of hope. The story ends, neath twilight's veil. The wind it whistles, it tells the tale.
Came from the edge where the map turns black. Boots made of leather and a soul full of cracks. Smoke in his lungs and fire in his veins. A storm in the silence, a ghost with no name. They whispered in towns he'd once passed through. He don't speak much, but Lord, it's true. When the wind turns sharp and the sky turns red, he's the last thing breathing when it's all dead. He laughs while it all burns, ashes fly and the black wheel turns. No mercy in his cold wild eyes, just a devil grin. As the good men die, no prayer, no grace, no concern. He laughs while it all burns. With a crooked smile, watched the church go up from a distant mile. Said, I ain't justice, I ain't sin, I'm the reckoning that crawls within. The sheriff ran, the preacher cried, but the fire spoke louder than the ones who lied. He walked through the heat like a beast reborn, with a past carved smoke sings low and the cold sun yearns. He don't forget, he don't forgive, he don't regret the way he lives. From cursed soil to twisted turns, he laughs while it all burns.
I woke with a taste of blood on my tongue, whiskey on breath and a loaded gun. The lawman's dead where the red dust blows, but the devil knows what the devil sows. My boots leave fire where the shadows crawl. I ain't running, I just answer the call. With a soul stitched tight by sin and flame, I ride with ghosts that don't need names. Hell's got room for one more soul, and I ain't afraid to pay the toll. These wheels turn slow, but they always roll down to where the reaper keeps control. One eye on the smoke, one hand on the door. Yeah, hell's got room for one more. Crosses burn on the hills I've passed, names carved deep in a whiskey glass. My prayers are rusted, my fate long cast. I'm a hymn of hate from a haunted past. Barstool prophets warned me twice, but I shook hands with colder ice. The preacher cried but wouldn't stay. He knew this rider don't kneel or pray. Hell's got room for one more soul, and I ain't afraid to pay the toll. These wheels turn slow, but they always roll down to where the reaper keeps control. One eye on the smoke, one hand on the door. Yeah, hell's got room for one more. The wind don't whisper, it screams my name, and the stars don't shine on a man of shame. But I light a match with a smile so wide, a fire like mine don't run or hide. Hell's got room for one more ride, and I'm the storm they can't deny. I'll burn this trail with iron and lore, then knock like thunder on that old red door. So pour one out on the cold dirt floor. Yeah, hell's got room for one more. One more howl in the midnight wind, one more soul about to ride again. Hell's got room, and I'm knocking. I'll carry my cross. I was born with the blood of a storm in my veins, raised by the thunder and the railroad chains. Mama cried verses while Daddy drank sin, and the preacher said hell always lets you back in.
My boots hit the dirt with the weight of regret. Each mile of memory I'd rather forget. But the road keeps winding through sorrow and loss, and I bear it in silence. I'll carry my cross. I'll carry my cross through the valley of bones, where the silence cuts deeper than sticks and stones. No angels, no choir, no coin for the cost, just me and my shadow. I'll carry my cross. I buried my brother on the edge of a creek, where the willows weep and the lost ones speak. He wore his pride like a badge on his chest, but pride turns to ash when a man's laid to rest. Now the devil walks close with a crooked grin, trading old secrets for bottles of sin. I don't beg for mercy, don't plead to be tossed. I'll walk straight through fire, I'll carry my cross. I'll carry my cross through the dust and the flame, through ghost towns that whisper my sorrow and name. No blessings, no guide, no savior embossed, but I won't lay it down. I'll carry my cross. The stars don't shine for the damned and the done, and justice don't come with a badge or a gun. But I made my peace with the weight I've earned. Let the wheels keep turning, let the bridges burn. There's a hill in the distance I've yet to climb, with a grave and a song and a mark of time. I'll lay down my sins where the vultures emboss, and carve my name in the stone. I'll carry my cross. I'll carry my cross to the end of the line, through blood and the rust, through whiskey and time, with no one behind and nothing to gloss. Let the winds write my story. I'll carry my cross. So pour one for the lost and the soul's double-crossed. I ain't looking for heaven, I'll carry my cross.
The bottle's empty, moonlight's thin. Through the window, whispers come in. Every ghost I've known feeds the gloom. The shadows dance around the room. Gravel roads and a rusted gate leading to a past I can't escape. Memories ache like an old sore wound under a sky that feels maroon. Whiskey and shadows, heavy is the night. wrapped in dim, flickering light. Every sigh, a whisper from the past, bound by the silence, hearts turn to glass. Old barn creaks in the midnight pall. Hay's been gone since late last fall. An owl cries, echoes through the haze, lost in the night. I've lost my ways. A locket clutched in my shaking hand. Years have passed like shifting sand. By the river where we used to roam, now it's just me, and I'm all alone.
They hide Texas so they don't kill us, but they are killing us anyway. Promises made all turn to dust. In the end, they really don't care what we say. We scream, we shout, but no one hears. Lost in the echo of our fears. They come like wolves, tearing apart a hunger that rips through the heart. They are wolves coming for our flesh, a swarm coming for our blood. No escape from this living mesh, drowning in a crimson flood. They promised us a land of milk and honey, but we live in a dark country. We're just numbers on a screen, faceless victims in their game. Behind the masks they're all obscene, feeding on our pain and shame. We scream, we shout, but no one hears. Lost in the echo of our fears. They come like wolves, tearing apart a hunger that rips through the heart. They are wolves coming for our flesh, a swarm coming for our blood. No escape from this living mesh, drowning in a crimson flood. They promised us a land of milk and honey, but we live in a dark country. Together, fight or fall, break the chains, heed the call. We need a hero to save us, but our heroes are corrupting their hearts. They say they are enemies, but they seem to be allies, keeping us apart. They are wolves coming for our flesh, a swarm coming for our blood. No escape from this living mesh, drowning in a crimson flood. They promised us a land of milk and honey, but we live in a dark country. We live in a dark country.
lose control, raise hell, or die trying. No gods, no saving, no lying. Fuck your throne and fuck your crown. I'm here to burn your kingdom down. Chewed up dreams, spit out lies, buried love under blood red skies. Taught by wolves, raised by hate, kick down the doors, storm the gate, raise hell, or die trying. No gods, no saving, no lying. Fuck your throne and fuck your crown. I'm here to burn your kingdom down. Dreams, spit out lies, buried love under blood red skies. Taught by wolves, raised by hate, kick down the doors, storm the gates. Raise hell, or die trying. No gods, no saving, no lying. Fuck your throne and fuck your crown. Burn your kingdom down. You're down. Middle fingers high in the dead man's face. Laugh while the world lays to waste. You want peace, you better run, 'cause I ain't stopping till I'm done. Your kingdom down. Flames in my eyes, blood on my boots. No turning back, no fucking truce. Raise hell or die fucking trying. That's my truth and that's my sign. Down by the old whiskey river, I saw a ghost in the night. With a bottle in hand, he stood by the pale moonlight. Whispers of sorrow echoed through the trees. His eyes were full of stories, painful memories. Mama said, boy, don't you wander too far. The river's cursed with shadows and scars. But the moon was my guide, and the night grew cold. I felt the weight of history in that haunted fold. Whiskey River's ghost, he's a friend of no man. He's the rage of the storm, the cry of the damned. Hold your breath and your tears when you walk that path, or you'll find yourself buried in his heartless wrath. Legends and tales passed down through the years of broken hearts and endless tears. The ghost by the river with his mournful song pulled me closer to where I didn't belong.
lonesome road through dust and dusk. The wolf behind the grave stand hushed. I sold my soul for one last sip, but the devil just laughs. My fate is stripped. Burn my shadow in the midnight fire. Whisper my name with the wandering choir. I don't see mercy, I don't see grace. I don't need light, my home's in the haze. My pockets are empty, my heart bears scars. They whisper my name, you won't get far. I hear their steps, but I don't care. The cards are dealt, it's a fate to share. Burn my shadow in the midnight fire. Whisper my name with the wandering choir. I don't see mercy, I don't see grace. I don't need light, my home's in the haze. If death awaits me by the street, let her drink my blood, but not my dreams. Let my horse ride through the black. I chose my road, I won't look back. Burn, burn my shadow in the midnight fire. Whisper my name with the wandering choir. There's a road past the old oak tree where shadows whisper secrets to the breeze. The devil's hand caught the path, they say. Only fools walk in when the skies turn gray. The church bell rings, but it's muffled and dim, a warning cry for the souls drawn to him. The lanterns fade as the darkness sways. On Devil's Hollow Road, the lost souls stay. The Devil's Hollow Road, where the sinners lay down. The dirt tastes like ashes from a burnt out town. Walk too far, there ain't no turning back. Footsteps fall silent on the endless track. A widow's wail cuts the midnight air. Her man walked the road, but he ain't nowhere. The crows keep watch atop the pine, singing songs for the doom, keeping time. Stories linger, but they never grow old, carved in the bark and the gravel cold. Some say they hear a fiddle at night, playing for the damned in the pale moonlight. The bravest hearts in the desperate alike find themselves lost under hollow strife. It takes no mercy, it spares no name. On Devil's Hollow Road, we're all the same.
The moon's a ghost in a silver sky. Whispers haunt the old bridge where shadows lie. Empty bottle rolls down the barren street. Memories fade, but the past won't retreat. Graveyard holds secrets the town won't tell. Church bells toll like a warning bell. Windows shuttered in the dead of night. Even the stars hide from the fright. Down in the haunted town where dreams decay, demons dance in the night's cold sway. Broken souls lost in time's cruel maw, living alone with the devil's draw. The diner's closed, a board on the door. Echoes of laughter heard no more. Rusty nails on the abandoned farm, signs of life long fled from harm. Wolves howling by the old mill stream. Dread as thick as a nightmare's dream. Loneliness hangs from every tree. Haunted towns grip set and roots in me. Can't escape this cursed terrain. Ghosts of love and whispers of pain. Every step feels like a drag through mud, caught in a loop of sorrow and
The sun sinks low behind the hills. A shadow creeps, it grows, it chills. The whispers rise on the evening air of sins once buried bold and bare. On Damnation Road, the tale is told of deeds that drag the pure cold. The cross they cry, the winds they moan. On this dark path, you're never alone. The lantern swings, its light grows dim. The echoes hum a ghostly hymn. Each step cuts deep where sorrows sow. No mercy lies on Damnation Road. A church bell rings, the hollow tone, calling sinners who can't atone. The moon bleeds red, the night turns cruel. You can't outrun the devil's rule. On Damnation Road, the tale
the dirt, a name scratched faint, a warning there for the hearts of saints. Each mile ahead's another test, where the wicked walk and find no rest. On Damnation Road, the tale is told of deeds that drag the pure to cold, the crows that cry, the winds they mow. On this dark path, you're never alone.
Through the hollow night, moonlight's tangled up in spite. A shadow moves where it don't belong. Whispering pines hum a ghostly song. Footprints lead to the riverside. Bloodstained water, nowhere to hide. Hunger haunts each step I take. Every promise I made seems so fake. Cold steel echoes in the dead of night. Secrets buried far from sight. Hunger haunts each step I take. Every promise I made seems so fake. Cold steel echoes in the dead of night. Secrets buried far from sight. The trees they moan, the branches cry, under whispered pines where spirits lie. The preacher warned of the devil's grin, but the real monster wears our sins. Each step deeper, the darkness grows, down the path where no one knows. Every choice a heavy chain. Every shadow hides the pain. In the silence, voices mourn. The living cursed, the lost forlorn. Taste clings to the breeze. With every prayer I'm on my knees, but heaven's closed with a lock of pearl, leaving me stranded in this bleeding world. Echoes in the dead of night. Secrets buried far from sight. The trees they moan, the branches cry, under whispering pines where spirits lie. Cold steel echoes in the dead of night. Secrets buried far from sight. The trees they moan, the branches cry, under whispering pines where spirits lie.
Out on the edge of a ghost-filled town, the
moon's full face wears a silver crown. Shadows stretch where secrets lie. In the hush of night, you hear them cry. Old barn doors creak with a mournful tone. Winds whisper tales of lives unknown. Gravestones mark the dreams once found, gone to dust in the cold hard ground. Haunted whispers in the dead of night echo through the valley, chills down your spine. Ghosts of yore, they'll never rest in these dark woods we're forever guests. A lantern flickers by the old church wall. Footsteps echo, but no one calls. A chill runs deep, cuts like a knife. In this haunted place, there's more than life. Crumbling houses, lost to time. Memories linger, caught in grime. Rusty swing sway to a ghostly breeze. In this eerie quiet, hearts don't ease. Haunted whispers in the dead of night echo through the valley, chills down your spine. Ghosts of yore, they'll never rest in these dark woods we're forever guests. On a gravel road beneath the pines, a lone house stands where the moonlight shines. The wind whispers secrets through the night, casting shadows where ghosts find their light. In a corner bar past the county line, a man sits alone, lost in whiskey's brine. His heart's been broken by too many lies. In the darkened room where sorrow hides, there's a pain you can't escape. In the silence, in the air, whiskey burns like a midnight sun, chasing shadows till the dawn is done. A broken watch on a worn out wrist, tracks the hours down a dark abyss. heart torn. Her name etched in a heart of stone. In the cemetery overgrown, he visits her grave with a heavy chest, where love lies buried finally at rest. Yeah. Crows on the fence in the dying light, witness a soul lost to the night. Stars above offer no reprieve, just the dark country of what we believe. Smell of smoke in a crimson dawn, dust on my boots, sins on my palms, riding that line between wrong and right, whiskey in my breath, demons in sight. Crossroads called, I answered fast, a bargain struck, no prayers to cast. Ashes and chains don't frighten me, hell ain't a bad place to be. No angels weep, no choir sing, just the sound of the iron hammers ring, where the broken souls find company. Hell ain't a bad place to be. Fire in my veins, wild and free. Hell ain't a bad place to be. Barbed wire dreams and a rusted sky, I never feared no judgment tide. The saints all fled when I came near, the devil just laughed and poured the beer. Every scar's a story to tell, I carved my name in the gates of hell. A throne of dust waits just for me. Hell ain't a bad place to be. No angels weep, no choir sing, just the sound of the iron hammers ring, where the broken souls find company. Hell ain't a bad place to be. Fire in my veins, wild and free. Hell ain't a bad place to be. Smoke curls up like an outlaw's prayer, freedom howls in the midnight air. No heaven's cage, no golden key, I'd rather ride where the dark runs free. No angels weep, no choir sing, just the sound of the iron hammers ring, where the broken souls find company. Hell ain't a bad place to be. Fire in my veins, wild and free. Hell ain't a bad place to be. So if you see me riding through with a crooked grin and a shadow crew, just tip your hat, let me be. Hell ain't a bad place to be.
whispers of secrets and stories untold. The windows are broken, the doors barely close. Ghosts of the hollow where no sunlight flows. Mama left early and Daddy stayed drunk. We lived in the shadow, our spirits all sunk. At night we'd hear footsteps on the creaky old floor, echoes of sorrow from those gone before. Oh, the ghosts of the hollow, they call out my name. In the dead of the night, they light up a flame. Haunted by memories that never do fade, lost in the darkness where dreams are all frayed. Dirge, broken hearts buried deep where nightmares emerge. A wolf's lonely howl is all that I hear. Living in fear, ain't been living for years. Stars in the sky, though they don't seem to shine. Over this midnight, they no longer align. Caught in a nightmare, awake or asleep, the hollow, it holds me, its secrets I keep. Oh, the ghosts of the hollow, they call out my name. In the dead of the night, they light up a flame. Haunted by memories that never do fade, lost in the darkness where dreams are all frayed. Shadows on a lonesome road, wind whispers secrets only ghost can decode. Gravel crunches under worn out boots. In this town the past never dilutes. Yeah. Trees reach for the moon. Old barn creaks with a ghostly tune. Cicadas sing in a mournful key. A night like this ain't where you wanna be. Where you wanna be. Cemetery trail on the edge of town holds broken dreams and leaden frowns. Crosses mark the tales untold, where every name is etched in cold. Faded gravestones tell no lies. Silent screams beneath dark skies. Echoes linger caught in time. Haunted whispers in a mournful rhyme.
fate swings with a moan. In the graveyard, you're never alone. Stars above refuse to shine. In this place, the nights entwine. Cemetery trail on the edge of town holds broken dreams and leaden frowns. Crosses mark the tales untold, where every name is etched in